In this video, I'm going to go over how to edit a set of points in a KML file using Google Earth. So I've opened up Google Earth, and to load that KML file, I'm going to go to File, Open, and then find the file. It's called barbecue.kml in this case. So when I open that, Google Earth will load those points and zoom the map to show them all. In this data set, each point represents an independently owned barbecue restaurant in the US and Canada. So if I zoom in, I can see the names start to appear around them. It gets pretty messy because there's a lot of them in some areas. And then they also list in the sidebar here. I can use the search box here to search for a particular point in that data set. Let's say Hickory Park. And find it. If I double click on that entry, it'll zoom the map to that point. Now let's say I want to get rid of one of these points. Say the place is closed. Looking at Hickory Park here, it doesn't look like there's a barbecue place there right now, so it's looking like a cornfield. So I'm going to delete that. I can do that by right-clicking on that entry and going to delete. Now let's say I want to add a new location. There's a barbecue place I know of in Hartford that isn't listed here yet, so I'm going to add that. I can enter the address and zoom straight there by going to the search box up here on the left. It's 2152 Pequannock in Windsor, Connecticut. So when I click search, it will zoom straight there. If I zoom in a little more, you can see that building. Now to add that point, I'm going to go to Add Placemark, and then I can set the name and the description. It's called Bear's Barbecue. And for the description, all the other points in this data set use the address, so I'm going to do that here too. And then I can click and drag that place mark, set it down wherever I want it on the map. I'm going to put it right here on top of the building and click OK. So that's added to the data set in Google Earth. That hasn't updated the KML file itself yet. So to do that, I will scroll back up here in the sidebar and get to the KML file. As you can see, all the points in here are listed under that KML file. So to save that, I'm going to right-click on barbecue.kml and go to Save Place As. And I can set a new name for it or just overwrite the original file. I'll call this barbecue.new.kml and save it. And that gives me an updated KML file that I can load back up in Google Earth or any other program that takes a KML file.